Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right in my living room in the wee hours of the morning. While I do what I do for you. I couldn't say look today. I feel sagey. Let's do this. Right is a 25 rule to live by storytelling. Story with a message and story for life. I'll give you life lessons. You receiving them? We got a good thing going. Let's keep it. Right thinking's mission is to enlighten you, inspire and educate you, motivate the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Enlightenment means you're enlightened to you. Knowing thyself is where you want to be. Right thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain that goal of obtaining spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission. I'm on it again. You know what I do. Happy hump day to y'all. The question now for you is know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they even know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. I can teach them. Tune in. That's why I do what I do for you. I got you. A person who knows not and believe that they know, dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is spiritual asleep. I can wake you up. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons actually reside in you. Right thing is know thyself and always, to my eye, be true. Today, your boy about to go out on a limb. Hope y'all can help me out with this one. Right thinkers, let's talk about, yours truly, the right thinking man, aka Evangelist slash Sage. Today I'm feeling sagey. Why? Because I'm about to give you some information that I think will help you out. That's what Sage do. All right, let's go. I'm a spiritual teacher, spiritual knowledge. That's what I study. That's what I learn. That's what I teach. I can teach you the way to know God for yourself. I don't preach it to you. I teach it with knowledge, understanding, and information that you can manifest for yourself. And you'll know that it's from there, not from me, not from what I taught you, but what you manifest for yourself. I'm giving you what I have. You can have it also. Being spiritual means you know God what? For yourself. Through what? Knowledge of Him, not belief in Him. I keep driving that point home. I'm not a believer in God, I'm a knower. I'm also a master thinker who, through righteous living, is how I met God. I'm telling you, that's what happened. I could care less what you think and how you feel about that. I'm telling you my story, how it happened. I started studying for the truth. Been doing that for over 30 years, just doing my thing. But then I started living what I was studying, seeing if it worked on my own, just implement it. And what I found out was it worked. I'm taking biblical lessons from my pastor, and the information that he's given to me, I'm doing the same thing I did with my ancient information. And guess what? It works. I got goosebumps right now because the philosophical points of view may be different, but the goal is always the same. Get you to God. I got my mission, I got my way, and I'm doing that my way. Preachers do it their way. Everybody who professing God can do it their way. There's that many ways to get to God. Everybody know a way. If you got to Him, you have a way. Sorry about that. Reel it in, reel it in. Yeah, I'm a little amp right now, but there, I get excited about God. Knowing thyself was the ultimate goal for our ancient Egyptians. Why? Because they knew this is temporary. Nothing you have here you can take with you in the next life. And they knew it was a next life. Why? Because the spirit that's in us don't die. Only the physical body and the memory and consciousness that we have while we're here will, if it don't what? Meet its soul. If the mind don't connect with the heart, you are not enlightened. My job is to get that to happen for you, teach you how to make it happen. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It can happen, and it's not hard to do. I feel the same way. Why? Because I know that the philosophical points of view that the ancients used still work the same way the blood of Jesus still works. Right? Because if you follow the philosophical concept, understand it, and manifest it, it do work. That's how it works. I found out the old-fashioned way. I was looking for it. I wasn't trying to do it. It happened. So now I'm taking the ball and running with it. Trying to hand off to my young people. Why? I ain't too young, as you see. I ain't no kid. But I want my young people with this attitude, this kind of feeling for respect for their creator. That's what's going to make things change. Young people, respectfully let people know you love God. I'm way out of my comfort zone. But he said, do this, I'm doing it. So get back to less. I'm sorry. All right, next one is, now I've been called a lot of names. You can call me Mr. Wright Thinking Man. You can call me whatever. But yes, you can call me Mr. Wright Thinking Man because of the respect you have for me and what I do. That's fine. I ain't got a problem with that. Yeah, I'm bringing a new superhero to our young people. Look, up in the sky, it's the birds that play. Nah, that's just the right thinking, man. All right. Yeah, I think I'm a superhero with my right thinking philosophy. Why? Because it gives you superpowers. I'm not an ordinary dude. Clark Kent had to go to the phone booth or office. I ain't got to do none of that. Check the hat. All right. Yeah, I have been given God's gifts. Plus, I added some of my own. So I brought something to the table. Yes, I am the man who can change your life with what? Right thinking philosophical concepts. Why? Because it changed mine. Next one, you're going to like this one. Okay? You can call me an evangelist. Some people do. And I'm finding out that my old friends who I grew up with seen it then. I don't know nothing about that, but I talked to them. Nobody's surprised, so it's all good. All right, here you go. Now, what makes you an evangelist? If being on a mission from God, who I was personally talked to, and you can say what you want, yeah, I have a mission, all right, to bring knowledge to the ignorant. If that's what evangelists do, call me an evangelist. If leading you to know God for yourself, with knowledge of self and Him, that's evangelism, call me an evangelist. No problem. If living by a higher moral code and principles daily, aka right thinking philosophy, makes me an evangelist, call me an evangelist. All right? If being a prayer warrior without speaking out loud, because I speak from the heart, my kadu, my message gets heard. If I'm praying for you, you good. Why? Because I got connection. That's why. For all those unrighteous people, your prayers ain't being heard. I ain't gonna do that. Yeah, he's hearing. Go ahead, just keep praying. But they say prayer with no works is useless. So there you go. If all these things that I do, and that's what the evangelists are, then yes, you can call me evangelist. I ain't got a problem with that. I don't title search. I don't title hunt. I ain't got time for that. I'm doing my job. Now, what my job required the title, then that's fine. Depending on me, and I'm weighing it. Why? Because that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to change what I'm doing because of the title. See, I got to come with stuff there. I get on the roll. And now, going back to where we started, hello, I'm back home. Why? This is what I consider myself to be, a sage, because the definition of a sage is someone who does exactly again what I do. Y'all say evangelist, I say sage. Why? I'm teaching you to become master of yourselves. That's what sages do. And yeah, you can call me a sage or a guru. If having spiritual knowledge, mastered, and teaching others how to do the same and living it to be best you can be, if that's what sages do, again, look at that. It's spending years. I say years, I like to put a number on it, but every now and then I like to take the number away. But after spending over 30 years of learning and living by your spiritual truths, if that make me a sage, yeah, pin it. If walking that spiritual path of enlightenment and reaching knee highs makes me a sage. Call me a sage. I if knowing thyself and God are one and showing others that they can do it too makes me a sage, then call me a sage. If these things make me a sage, guru, then call me sage. Okay, I appreciate that. Now I'm about to wrap it up. I appreciate you tuning in. You can call me a God educator, aka I prefer master teacher. I'm teaching you what I mastered, hence master teacher. I call what I do my job for God, my higher self. But I'm on a mission to help others. That's what I do. I done help myself. I done master myself. Now I can go out and be a fisherman of other people to teach them how to help themselves. That's what the other guy did. Okay, I ain't calling no. I just do what I do, and it's from him. So if we're in the same boat, that's why I tell you, I know him well. I just want to teach those who want to be taught by me. I'm not out here twisting arms. I'm not here busting heads. I'm just doing what I do for you. And if you appreciate that, tune in and I'll continue to do just that. I teach what? Only God concepts. I'm God all the time. I'm just not a fan of God. I'm not a believer of God. I'm a worker and a warrior for God. I do God work outside of worship and praising. Okay, those things you do because that's what you do. All right, I will use any religious concept to teach right thinking. Why? Because it's a good tool to have to communicate with. If I'm dealing with Christians, I need to know Christian concepts. I'm learning them so I can do just that. Every now and then, I will interject what I've learned from the biblical concept and pass it on. Why? Because it's knowledge and it works. I only give you good information from whoever I get it from. I take it from wherever I can get it. Yeah, I'm a thief. I'm a knowledge thief. Don't get it twisted. I will tell you, I'm going to take something. If you got something I can use, oh, I'm going to take it. You got no say so in the matter. Okay, understand that. And the last one, excuse me. I am an enlightened, aka master teacher, sage, evangelist. Call me what you want. Just keep tuning in and getting the knowledge that I'm giving to you because I have it. I appreciate you. Thank you. Stay tuned.